Yap.
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 The Yapsters Podcast.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the Yapsters Podcast, where the laughing never stops and neither does the yapping. I got it down packed now, you know?
I'm just really waiting on the time you mess up.
Ain't on my downfall, as usual.
Always. I will
Crazy.
continue to do so.
Hey, we're going to be starting with, am I the a-hole? You know?
Yay.
Okay, so this first one is, am I the a-hole for refusing to pay my friend's share of the bill after she forgot her wallet?
Probably not. I'm going to say no.
Starts a few days ago. I went out to dinner with a group of friends. We had a good time, and at the end of the meal, the bill came. One of my friends, Sarah, suddenly said she had forgotten her wallet at home. This isn't the first time something like this has happened, but it's never been with me directly. She usually does this with our other friends. Everyone was pretty quiet, and I could tell they were waiting for someone to offer to cover her. I didn't say anything at first, but when Sarah looked at me, I kind of awkwardly said, "I can't cover you, sorry." She seemed shocked and said she would pay me back tomorrow. I still said I couldn't because I'm not comfortable covering other people's expenses, especially when this has happened before. She got upset, saying she felt embarrassed and that I was making her look bad in front of our other friends. One of our friends ended up paying her share, but the whole mood shifted. Afterwards, she also texted me later on, saying I was out of line and should have just helped her out since it was only a small amount. Some of my friends are on her side, saying I could have just covered her since she promised to pay me back, while others agree that it's not my responsibility, especially since she has a history of doing this. Am I the a-hole?
No. So what's
no.
such a small amount of money? Why didn't you bring your own?
Right. And like you do this all the time.
Come on, let's not do that, okay?
Right. Be so for real.
I hate those people. I don't like those people.
Yeah.
I hate people. That just made me gross. I don't think. If you know for a fact it's not that much money, okay? First off, who goes somewhere without bringing money?
Right.
I don't care if I'm out with somebody and they say, "Oh, don't bring money. I'll pay for it." I always bring money, just in case, because I'm never the type of person to sit here and let them pay for me all the time.
Yeah.
So that's you being stupid, thinking like, "Oh my God, let me not bring money and they'll probably pay for me." Like, no.
Like, girl, come on now.
Yeah.
Stuff is not cheap.
It might be cheap, but this food, it's
right?
Not. So get the fuck out.
Because you could have stayed home.
That's what I'm saying. You know what else? You want to know what's free? Being in your house.
Right.
Coming out to eat when you have no money.
Crazy.
But now you decide to come and ruin my peace. Do, I guess.
Okay, so this next one is, am I the a-hole for telling my sister I'm not watching her kids after I said I would? Thoughts?
Probably not. I'm going to say no.
Okay, let's see. So they said my sister was unemployed for almost 2 years after a layoff. She got used to being home with her 2 children. My sister and her husband are tight on money. My sister asked me about watching her kids while she starts a new job since I'm a stay-home mom. I said yes at first, but my sister handed me a list of rules. Things like a daily schedule that would seriously upset my own children's. She gave me an approved menu for her kids and what I can and can't feed them because they are on a healthy whole food diet. I flat out told my sister that isn't going to work and I'm not going to watch your kids. My sister offered to buy the organic whole food. I told her, no, that's not the point. I'm not making your children separate lunches, and I'm not going by your schedule. I'm watching the kids for free. They get what they get. That's it. My sister said she would find someone else, but didn't expect. Wait, my sister said she would find something else, but didn't expect inflation on childcare services to be so high. She reached back out. She reached back out to me, asking for a compromise because it will disrupt her children's schedule if I don't follow it, and the food I make my children might give hers a tummy ache. I told my sister there's no way this is going to work, and I'm not watching her kids now or never because she's being such a diva. My sister complained. Okay, it says my sister complained that what she's going to do is start a new job on Monday. I told her maybe don't act. Oh my gosh. No, it's not me this time. It's not. It's the way they wrote it.
It's you. Mom, get out.
Okay, I told her
Jesus.
maybe don't act like your children are royalty when you can't even afford a babysitter. And she ate with that. My sister hasn't talked to me since, and my mom has tried to talk to me about the situation, but even mom agrees she wouldn't watch those kids with all of her sister's unrealistic demands. Am I the a-hole?
Yes, you are.
Go away. You don't even know who's behind the story.
She's the asshole because if the sister was going to provide the food, and even though the sister was going to babysit for free, she should have just fed the kids what the sister was giving the kids if she was giving her kids certain foods.
The point of view is from the sister who was watching the kids.
Oh, I understand that.
So,
but this other sister said that she would provide the food she wanted her kids to eat. If I send my kids somewhere and my kids don't eat certain stuff, and I say, here, I'm going to provide my kids with the food that I feed them, and they don't, and I want them to eat, I don't give a fuck if I'm paying you or not.
Why are you cursing? We don't curse on this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I my kids to eat whether I'm paying for what I want my kids to eat. Obviously, she don't know if that kids have allergies or anything. But yeah, she is being an asshole. And the kids are not kings and queens. No, they eat certain stuff. I send you somewhere, you can't have milk. I send my son somewhere, he can't have regular milk.
Why are you telling my business?
I'm just saying. Am I correct? But she don't know that. The kid can have an allergy, the kid can break out with something. Right? Correct. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mom, go. Why are you
And the mother, she shouldn't get in the middle of that. She shouldn't get in the mix of that, the two sisters, because that's not how you do. But yes, the sister is being the asshole because if she's providing, the mother is providing them kids their own food. It's like school. If you don't want your kids to eat school lunch, you're going to provide your kids with them. But yes, the sister is being the asshole, and she feeding her kids some dollar store chicken nuggets. They right on what they can eat in it.
Yeah, I guess we got the answer for that one. We got an in-depth answer too.
Okay, and then the last one. So this one is, am I the a-hole for agreeing with my mom that it's kind of pathetic my wife can't cook?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm gonna say she really can't cook, then that's on her. But if it's
do you mean like she can't cook or she can't cook, you know?
There's a difference between like being able to throw something together but not like be able to do like full hearty meals, and then there's like really,
she can't
really
cook.
Can't cook.
Like the kitchen will go up in smokes.
Like they can't even cook a pack of noodles. Like that's some can't cook shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on like the context on if she is able to learn how to cook and she's choosing not to, or if she just genuinely has tried to learn and just cannot learn how to.
Yeah.
You know? I'm gonna stay neutral for this one, right? For now,
we need your mom's opinion. Okay. So I, 28 male, have been married to my wife, 31 female, for about a year. Overall, things are great, but one thing that's been bugging me is that my wife doesn't know how to cook at all. I've always been the one to handle meals, which I was fine with in the beginning because I enjoyed cooking. But over time, it started to wear on me, especially when I come home after a long day at work and still have to cook dinner while she relaxes. She refuses to cook and claims there is nothing wrong with not being able to cook. It's been an ongoing issue between us. I have been trying to teach her, but she's really bad at it. Many conversations about this. The other night, my mom, 56 female, came over for dinner. As usual, I was in the kitchen preparing everything, and my wife was sitting with my mom. At one point, my mom offered to help, and I asked if she could make the gravy or cut some fruit. My wife was standing around in the kitchen when my mom handed her a knife and asked her to cut some fruit while she handled the gravy. My wife couldn't figure out how to hold it properly. Oh my gosh. And ended up making a mess. She couldn't even. Oh my god. Okay. My mom watched her fail to cut the fruit and then blurted out, "It's honestly kind of pathetic that you don't even know how to cut a piece of fruit at your age. Kendall Jenner, who?" Then went behind her and started to guide her on how to cut stuff like you do with a kid. My wife kind of shrugged and finished cutting her fruit with my mom guiding her. Dinner happens, and I noticed my wife was not happy the whole night. Okay. My mom left, and she was mad. His wife was mad that he didn't defend her. That I embarrassed her by letting it happen. We got into a bad argument, and I told her that it is pathetic. She can't even cut a fruit. She is literally older than me and can't hold a knife properly. She told me that that is not the point, and I needed to defend her, and it's not her fault she's bad at cooking. I point out it is, and she is embarrassed because not being able to hold a knife properly is embarrassing for an adult. My wife thinks I'm a huge jerk. At a-hole?
Okay, I see both sides. 100% see both sides.
Yeah.
Like he should have been like, well, this is my wife. Don't talk about
Like,
my wife
not
like
too much
that.
on
Whatever.
her.
Yeah, but also it's just like, also you're a grown ass woman. You don't know how to hold a knife.
Like, it is your fault. Whose fault is it if it's not
It's
yours?
like I don't. It's just stupid. Like, come on.
Like, girl, please.
You, you are how old and you don't know how to hold a fucking knife? Come on, sis. But also, like, he should have defended his wife
Yeah.
because then that you can say something about it. Maybe later on, bring her like to the side, like, oh well, I'll teach you how to cook. I'll teach you how to cut, whatever. Instead of like embarrassing her in front of your mother and just like not saying nothing, and then just because you're in the heat of an argument, then that's when you're like, you can't cut anything. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Like, there's a time and a place. And yeah.
It was at neither the time or the place. So he needs to get his shit together and learn how to defend his wife.
Because that's the thing about, like, I feel like there's a thin line with moms in relationships because, like, it's like, girl, is that really your business? Remember, that's your son,
Exactly.
not your boyfriend.
My thing is just with like parents in general. If their kid is in a
Yeah.
relationship, then it's just them butting in. Like, mind your business. Unless they're a minor, whatever that lady wants to learn how to do or doesn't want to learn how to do is her business.
Yeah.
Dummies.
Just ghetto.
As hell. Ghetto.
Um,
Ghettos.
are you ready to get into our hear me out cake?
You don't have to tell me. I'm gonna send you the full list later, but I'll give you my top. I don't know if it was 20 or 21. I forgot which one I picked. You want to go first, or do you want me to?
I'm excited. I've been waiting on this all day. Okay, you could go first. I went first for earbuds.
Okay. But wait, when I show you the full list later, I don't need you making fun of me, okay?
Okay, this is a judgment-free zone.
You say that now, and then you're gonna judge, but
I
don't
am
need to,
not.
so it's okay. Okay, my first hear me out is John Cena, but specifically the black John Cena. When he was all like
the word life, basic thugonomics.
Yes. The one we were talking about a while ago. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. No shame about it.
Okay.
So you want to go, or is it like a back and forth thing, or is it like I read off my list?
Yeah, we could go back and forth.
Okay.
My first hear me out. My first hear me out is Slender Man, because he doesn't talk. He has nothing to say. He just listens, and he's tall. So.
No, I get it. He doesn't talk back. He can't talk shit. I get it. Yeah. Okay. All right. My second hear me out is Butcher from The Boys, but specifically when he was like sick and all sweaty, and he was talking to himself.
No, he's sick.
Oh my god!
When he's sick, it's crazy.
Oh my god!
Okay, so my second hear me out is Wrench from Watch Dogs 2. I sent you a picture.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna need a picture. I think it's the tattoos.
No, for me, it was that mask. Because the mask, changed whenever he was feeling a different emotion. And I've never seen his real face. And it's just, it was something about that mask.
So you like motherfuckers with masks on. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. My third hear me out is is Soldier Boy from The Boys.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I know he was racist. Okay. But damn.
I mean, he wasn't racist to you.
I wish he wasn't. But specifically, when he first came out the chamber, when he had the full beard.
Yeah.
And then
I see that one.
When he was fighting Homelander. The whole fight scene during
Live, Laugh, Love, Jensen Ackles. Okay, so my next hear me out is Art the Clown from Terrifier.
Hey, I'm not judging, okay? I am not judging. Okay. My fourth hear me out is Homelander.
Dang, everybody from The Boys.
No, it's not even everybody. It's just two. I was gonna put Huey on here. I was gonna put Frenchie, and then I was also gonna put MM. But then I was like, Yeah. So I have a thing with older men. You know,
And angry people.
just very violent people.
Right. Okay, my next Hear Me Out is Sal from The Impractical Jokers. He just has a special place in my heart.
Is that like the chubby one with the?
Uh,
Okay, yep, I was right. Okay, period. You know, I get it. You know, he's
yeah.
not ugly. I get it.
He was my
All
childhood.
right.
Live off of Sal.
I used to love that show, but then I kind of got bored. It sounds crazy, I know, but yeah, I got bored. Okay. My fifth Hear Me Out is the dad from Coraline, but specifically the other father.
Period.
He was just, I don't know why. It was just him playing that piano. That really just tickled my heartstrings.
Yeah. That's real. That's real.
We have
Okay. So my next Hear Me Out is Ennui. Ennui? I think it was Ennui from Inside Out 2.
I've never seen it, so I can't really help with that one.
It was the boredom one.
Oh,
I think it
period.
was French.
I haven't seen that one yet, so
Oh my gosh.
I gotta
Why
watch
haven't you
it.
seen it?
Because I'm lazy, okay?
My
Lazy.
gosh.
I'm just honestly gonna preface this. A good amount of these people that I have on here are angry people.
Oh my gosh.
All right. My next one is Brahms from The Boy. Not the doll, like the actual man.
Oh, the one that was in the
Like
wall.
once he gets yes, when he comes out the wall all sweaty. Yeah. Yeah. And you see his full beard. You don't see his face or nothing. You just see that beard and he's so tall and lengthy. It just did something to me and I don't know why.
Okay. Judgment
I'm
Free
funny.
Zone.
And I judge a little bit,
Okay,
but that's it.
my next one is Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph.
I mean, hey, he is muscular, so I'll give you that. He's a big beefy
Specifically
man.
Ralph in the second one because he's happier.
Good. I see it. I see it. All right, my next one, hear me out, is Kate from American Horror Story. Like the version where he either two versions. There's the one of him wearing like the latex murder suit thing, and then there's also the one of him like with the skull makeup. You know I love him. But yeah. Kate from American Horror Story. I don't know why. And the weird thing is I haven't watched that show in years. But I keep getting TikToks about him specifically in that suit or in the skull makeup. And I'm not complaining. You know, that's my your turn.
Okay, so my next one is Roderick Heffley from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Specifically, the one from the book, like the drawing of Roderick.
What the Oh wait, no, I can't no judgment. Can't I'm not gonna judge you. Um no, I kinda thought you would have meant like actual like live action him, but you know. Hey.
No, the drawing.
Period. Um, my next hear me out, is Michael Myers, but not the ones where like not the ones where his like mask is like clean or anything. Like specifically in um it specifically him in what the hell? Like when he gets shot in the eyes in the second Halloween and he's like bleeding in the eyes, specifically that. And then he's like blindly swinging around a knife. Yeah, I don't know why, but that specific version of him just doesn't.
So, my next hear me out. I already told you Guido from Cars. Because he was just so
Yes, you told me that
adorable.
one.
Yeah.
Weird. That one I'm not going to judge because he is a little adorable little car. My next hear me out is yeah. Have you ever watched Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah.
Mr. Bubbles, the like the dude who like comes to take or like check on Lilo and her sister. Yeah, him.
Oh my gosh.
When I tell you, I was watching the TikToks about like this, and then somebody had it. I know like 2 or 3 people had him on their cake, and I was just like, well, honestly, wow, period. And I had to add him to my list.
So, my next hear me out. It just keeps getting worse. Oh my god. My next hear me out is the white shrew from The Office.
I've never seen The Office.
Oh my gosh. He's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just his character development throughout the show. And he's so funny without even trying.
I mean, you didn't need to explain it. You know, your preference is your preference. You know, I'm not judging. For now. For now. So, my next hear me out is Husk from Has Been Hotel. But specifically
who
when
from
he's singing
Aspen?
Husk, like the little cat looking thing, but specifically when he's singing
Oh.
Loser Baby. Look up the song, it's actually really good. I don't know if it's in the show, but it's actually really good.
I've seen the other one.
Like the original version? Or
No.
what?
What is the other show?
Boss?
With the what'd you say?
A Boss.
Yeah, that one.
With Brandon Rogers.
Yes, I love Brandon Rogers so much.
He plays like a part in Has Been too. It's not like a major part, but he's plays a part in there. You know, I don't know why. When he was singing with that umbrella, it just did something.
Live, laugh, love Brandon Rogers. The GOAT.
Period.
Okay, so my next hear me out is Rick from Rick and Morty. No comment.
I'm not gonna touch on that. My next hear me out is Stu from Scream. But specifically when like he's bleeding out. He's like, my mom and my parents are gonna be so mad at me. Specifically that with the blood dripping down his face. Yeah. It just did it.
Okay, so my next hear me out is the Scarecrow from The Wiz, aka Michael Jackson.
And that's it. Enough said. Shit.
Because you can't win 8.
Oh, that's oh, you can't win. Yep. Yeah. Hmm. I get it. I get it. Yeah.
Right?
All right. My next one, I told you this one. The one Slayer from the Lorax. But when
Yeah.
he's doing the song like can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. It's just the green coat. It just reels me in.
My next hear me out is
I'm scared.
is Bob from Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah, you told me that one. You told me that one. I'm not surprised. I'm really
Do you
not.
know? Did you see the picture?
I don't want to see the picture. I don't want to see the picture. I'm not
No,
opening
I
it.
love Bob so much. He's so adorable. Like he's so. I love him.
We're not going to touch on that one because that just says a lot about you. Um, my next, hear me out, is Shaggy from the um, live action Scooby Doo. But specifically, I'm pretty sure they have a couple live actions. Specifically, the Matthew Lillard
Matthew.
one.
Yeah. Period. Okay, so my next hear me out is another Bob. Bob Duncan from Good Luck Charlie.
I thought you were gonna say that when you said Bob, and I was gonna be like, period. But like the later on Bob, when he's like all muscular, and then like he's like bald instead of like holding on to like his last strands of hair.
Yeah. It's just
I
like, oh
get
my
it. I
gosh.
get it. Okay. My next, hear me out, is Benny from the My Babysitter's a Vampire. The one who
Oh
does
my
like the
gosh.
magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
I see that, you know?
He could do magic on me any day.
Okay, so my next hear me out is this is my husband. Like, oh my gosh. Ed Wunsler the third from the Boondocks.
I
I
don't know
love that
who
man
that
so
is.
much. I sent you a picture.
Oh, a white man.
No, you need to hear how he talks. You would not think that man was white. And he's voiced by Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy's brother.
Oh man, he rests in peace.
R.I.P.
His birthday was the other day too. I seen somebody post it.
Oh wow.
R.I.P. But actually, his birthday, I think it was like July 12th. I'm not. I didn't mean the other day. I'm slow.
Oh.
Ignore me.
July is crazy.
I forgot. Okay, Jesus. I'm letting you know. I do have 4 more on my list, but the last one's an honorable mention. I feel like
Okay.
you would laugh at. All right, my next, hear me out, is Pennywise, but the new version, not the old OG version.
Oh my god.
But when he's drooling, yeah, yeah, yeah. Enough said.
My next hear me out. Have you ever seen the Super Mario Logan skits, like the Jeffy skits?
No,
Oh, why?
we don't have the same humor.
I thought
Sometimes.
that would be in your ballpark.
No.
Well, my next hear me out is the Brooklyn guy from Super Mario Logan. I sent you a picture.
Ew. You like New York people?
No, you need to see, like, oh my gosh. No, you have to
That's
watch
a
the skits to understand.
deep sigh. That's it.
You said
That's
what?
a deep sigh. It's all I can give you. Never mind. No judgment. No judgment. My next, hear me out, is the grabber from the black phone.
Oh my
But,
gosh.
but listen, specifically the one where he's like sitting, waiting for Penny to come upstairs, and he has no shirt on with the belt.
Uh,
It's the daddy issues. Don't judge.
okay, so my next hear me out is the boogeyman from WWE. Minus the worms. The worms. He could keep the worms. I
Like
sent it
watch
to
videos
you.
and shit of him. Oh, isn't he dead?
No.
Oh, oh. He's very muscular. I'll give you that. Yeah. Um, my next hear me out is Eric Killmonger from Black Beatles, Black Panther, and he's just fine. And he's played by Michael B. Jordan, so it's like a double.
I cannot stand that man.
Ooh,
Killmonger.
oh, I was say, what did my husband do?
Okay, so my next hear me out is Chucky, but specifically Chucky when he the one with the stitches.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm not. I'm judging you silently for that one,
Wow, how
but
rude.
that's a conversation for a different day in therapy.
Well, he
Hopefully,
pulled Tiffany, so
barely. She's on. She's going. She's the shit. But all right. I have one more after this one. I'm about to say five. This hear me out is five from Umbrella Academy.
I just looked it up.
Yeah, the kid from Nikki, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn. Yeah, him. He's just yeah. But the thing is, I don't like his actor. Like, I don't think, oh my god, I want to date the actor. I want to just date five. It's just the murderous tendencies that get me.
Yeah, we both need to go to therapy.
I was in it, and then I stopped.
We need to go back immediately. We need to go to family therapy.
Oh, I don't think you want to do that.
Yes, we need to.
We'll consider. We'll consider.
I feel like we would drive that lady or man crazy.
Oh, 100%. Because we wouldn't
Yeah.
even be doing what we're supposed to be doing. We wouldn't be making jokes.
Yeah, we would get sidetracked. I feel like, anyway, did you hear about that new
Imagine
show?
we have problems. Honestly, we probably do need to go to therapy. It's sad.
Okay, so my next hear me out is do you have the eco lifestyle pack on The Sims?
No.
So my hear me out is Jeb Harris. I sent you a picture from the Sims 4 eco lifestyle pack. And again, doesn't talk much. Specifically while he has the bag on his head,
Oh. Period. Wait, was that your last one, or do you have more?
No, I have one more.
Okay. My last one, and it's an honorable mention. Don't judge me. But Cal from Euphoria, Nate's dad. Yeah. I don't know. Just yeah. I have issues.
Yeah.
Don't judge.
You were judging me.
I didn't judge you out loud.
Okay, and my last hear me out is Georgie Porgy from the Wolf Among Us game. Because he just did something,
Gotta see. Girl, what? Now I'm judging you for this one.
What do you mean?
Oh my. Okay.
Do you see him?
Okay. I see him.
Are we looking at
see
the
him.
same person?
I don't know what I'm looking at. But I see him. Oh. Okay. I mean, I'm not one to really judge, but I also had the Shrek, but when he turned into like a actual human.
Ew, I didn't like that. I like normal Shrek.
Like, you can see my list. There's a couple on here that are just like, all right, that's understandable, and then there's a couple that are just like, why?
And I saw
Jade
this
from
one TikTok of this girl, and I was like, she's gonna ruin the whole trend. I'm like, girl, it's not that serious because, like, I see both sides kind of because she was saying how people were putting, I don't know, someone like, I'm trying to think, someone like Danny Phantom, and she's like, oh, no, Diego from Dora, that's who, or Go Diego Go. That's who they had on their list. And she was like, oh, you guys are so weird. That's a child. And people were like, but we were children when we were watching him. And she's like, that doesn't matter. And I'm like, I see both points of views of like saying you would smash him, but like also it's a fictional character that doesn't exist. Is it that deep?
Exactly. And like, if we're being
Like, girl.
technical, if it was they're grown as hell. If they were a real
Right? He would
person,
be
they
a
would be
grown, he would be older than us.
exactly. So like, please cut it out. It is never that serious.
Just want to be
It's a
angry for
character.
no reason.
Just want to start arguments for what? You want attention? Is it okay? Are
Right.
you okay? Do you need help?
Because she doesn't have any quirky hear me outs. She wants to hate on everyone else.
I'm still not over the puppet though.
You gotta see the skits to get it.
I don't think I'm gonna have a crush on a freaking puppet though.
You gotta see the skits to get it.
Nah.
They weren't really hear me out. I was gonna put the other mother from Coraline.
Hey, I put the other father, so for wins.
Ooh, you
Great
know
minds think
who?
alike.
Miss Spink. Miss Spink and Miss Forcible, but they're younger selves.
Oh yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. I made him watch it. And he was like, "Why are there boobs out?" Dude, it doesn't matter why it's out. We're not focusing on that. We're literally focusing on
Why are their boobs out?
the acrobatics that they're doing. Come on, like
Okay,
don't
who?
discredit them just because their biddies are out. Just a teensy bit too much. I don't care what nobody says. Shaggy, the live action Matthew freaking Lillard version, he's fine. He was a pothead. Don't get me wrong. He was smoking on that shit, but like still. He's 54.
Oh my gosh.
Damn. Well, damn, Matthew Lillard, you don't look a day over 20. Damn. Hmm.
You know what that's
You think I
from?
got a
That's
shot?
from minding his business and
Period.
keeping to himself.
If somebody ever tries to come out and say, "Oh my God, he did that," I'm not gonna believe them.
Like, okay, goodbye. Don't care. Where's Rick?
Did I say I said Stu, right? Like from
Yeah,
Scream. Did I say
yeah.
Shaggy?
Yeah, you said
Two
Shaggy too.
Matthew Lillard, two
I'm
Matthew
surprised
Lillards
you
were
didn't say Golden Freddy.
oh no. 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 That was a lot. Considering that he has a decaying body in him. So yeah, I was gonna put William Afton.
mm, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know who else will be
I,
on my list?
I'm scared.
Take the children out of take out the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's. Foxy was my favorite.
I mean, I see it. I don't have a favorite though. They were all like equally. I want to kick the shit out of them.
Because
Because they scared
Foxy
the
was
fuck
the
out of
one
me.
they had to keep behind the curtain. They were like, you can't be out here because of the bite of 97 or 87, whichever one it was.
There was two different bites, which is
Yeah.
it's crazy how there was one bite and the business still kept going, and then like the second one was when it really like was like, "Ooh, yep, no, we can't keep that."
They're like, okay, this is the end of that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You guys are done. You're finished. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah. Bye bye. Bye bye.
I hate
How
when
about?
I hate when people
Sorry,
talk
I
like
was.
that and they actually they're like, oh yeah, no, 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 yeah.
It's giving JoJo Siwa. She's raspy.
There's something wrong with us.
Oh, 100%. But hey, one day it's gonna make us money. Hopefully.
Yeah. Big money, big
Wait,
money.
I hate people like that. Gotta find a good picture of
Irritating.
Homelander.
She used the picture of him holding up the middle finger. The drawing.
Oh no, actually we can. We can. I'm not gonna find a picture for him. Use that. Oh my god. Oh, I can't wait for this next season to come out.
Right.
Um It'll be the last one, but it's okay. Okay.
So sad. I'm gonna miss it.
But I hope they make like a movie or something.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been a good idea to close out the show, like to make a movie. Like say bye to like the boys one last time. Even though yes, we have the other show, Gen V, then we're gonna have another show with Soldier Boy and whatnot, but like it's not gonna be the same.
Homelander. Oi. Oi, Homelander.
Oi, you. Those ugly ass boots clacking away.
Those humongous boots.
You know damn well those things probably smell like butt and armpit.
Ew.
I mean, hey, what do you expect from Butcher? He's a shitty person.
Not too much. I don't expect nothing. I don't expect anything at all from him.
I expect a lot. I expected, some loyalty since, everybody was like, oh my God, you know what? We have to save Butcher. We love Butcher. And then for him to sit there and fucking
Right.
kill that girl when they all came up with a plan and he just didn't want to go with that plan because it's not his plan and he didn't come up with it. And plus
Ugh.
that dude was like taking over him. Which I still don't get. Was it kind of like an angel and devil situation? Like his wife was the angel and the other guy was like the devil. And then
Yeah, I think it's like
when he
that.
agreed, that was stupid.
And like whoever's side he's leaning more towards, that's when they start appearing more.
Honestly, I wish they would have like not made him a dickhead.
Yeah. But someone
Because
had to
now I
be.
can't. Why did it have to be my Butch baby? In his boot. I'm gonna hate him next season. And also the fact that like he didn't get caught, but everybody else got caught pissed me off.
Yeah.
And then the fact Frenchie didn't hear Kamiko talk, or kind of talk.
Oh
She made a
my
noise, but
gosh.
still.
She screamed
His,
a little bit.
he said no, which is kind of talking, if we're being technical. And no, they were like, oh my God, let's take the French weirdo and make him do our things we want him to do.
Yup.
I
Did
see
we
a movie.
ever? What it was? I forgot where this debate was going on, but I remember it was going around before of who do you think would win in a fight, the It kids or the Stranger Things kids, minus 11 with her powers.
It,
Is it
even
It?
though, yeah, even though Finn Wolfhard is literally in both shows, so like that wouldn't really like make sense because he would be fighting himself. But like, I
Just like
think
the
it
characters.
100%. I feel like the it characters will probably win because actually wait.
I was gonna say, I feel like the Stranger Things kids will win.
Yeah, I just had to like really think about it. I mean I'm gonna say it'll be like a fair fight.
Or I would say,
I'm gonna say
I feel like the It kids would win if it was season 1 Stranger Things, but like season 4 Stranger Things, they
yeah, no,
got
they're
it.
getting their ass kicked.
They seen some
Especially because they have
stuff.
Erica. They got Erica
Yeah.
smart mouth ass, so he's kicking ass. But it's also like, Like the it kids kind of seen way worse. Like they've seen a demonic clown that shapeshifts into stuff, trying to kill them, and like basically killed everybody, like kids and shit that believe in him, pretty much, or that are afraid of him.
But I feel like they've seen so many people. The Stranger Things kids, they've been to the Upside Down. They saw, what was his name? It was so sad. Joyce's boyfriend. They saw him get killed. They
Who?
saw, why can't Joyce's boyfriend or husband?
Oh, Bob, Bill, something with the B, I think.
Yeah, it was something. It was something basic. And then I don't know why I can't remember anybody's names, but like the one that was playing the guitar, that was my man too.
Eddie,
That's add him to the hear me out.
Eddie freaking Munson.
Yes.
That scene with him and Dustin was so sad
I know, right?
because Dustin finally actually, obviously he has best friends, but he had like a best friend who like actually was cool and made him cool.
Yeah.
I feel like the It kids are way more traumatized than the Stranger Thing kids.
Yeah, I mean one of them. Can you hear it?
Huh?
One of them himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The one, Hannah Bakered himself, and
Yeah.
I know you haven't seen the original, but there's a scene in the original. Obviously, he offs himself too, and then they like the group of the kids meet up at a library, and then they hear like a noise in like a mini fridge, and then they open it, and then it's the kid who offs himself, his head.
Oh.
That would have been traumatizing. Also,
Yeah,
in the new version,
that's a lot.
that's disgusting though, because it's like you can see his head is severed. It's like off. He didn't die that way.
Ooh. Yucky.
The fucking disgusting. No, disgusting. But like the newer version, the kids literally had to see a huge, tall clown fit its body in a fridge, and then basically crawl out of the fridge, contorting his body.
Yeah. You know what I feel like?
But
I feel like the kids were more like realistic with how to act, like how they actually have like mental issues now, like. But like the Stranger Things kids, it's like y'all are too used to this. Like, why are you okay with seeing some random alien thing running at you? Like y'all should need therapy.
why are you?
They don't have enough
Why are you
emotion.
not? Oh, I was about to say that. Like, why are you not showing like emotion?
Yeah.
They literally sit there and they're just like, oh my god, this demon's trying to come after us. Okay, we stop him one
Here
time.
we go again.
All right, what to do?
Where's 11?
Next season, then the next season, and I feel like if the fifth and final season is not good, they wasted our time.
It's not gonna be good. I lose faith after a couple years of every show.
Euphoria. That's a
So
sore
sad.
subject. The Stranger Things kids are whooping their ass, like the It kids' ass, but like smarts wise, I feel like the It kids have a one up.
Yeah.
Because they had no help from anybody to like save everybody in that town. Stranger Things, everybody was helping people because they seen it. Only the kids could see certain shit, but only certain kids really like believed it. And on top of that, they
Like, are
also
you
had
seeing this?
Like, oh my god, do you not see this fucking killer clown following us around everywhere? But I know for a fact it was also like obviously only kids seen it because adults like they're not gonna believe in that shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, a huge clown? Sure.
Do you think if your kid told you that, you would believe it?
Fuck no.
Right.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be like, do you need help? Do you need to go talk
Right?
to somebody? Go talk to your dad. Go tell your father
Like,
about
is
that.
somebody bothering you at school?
Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating? I know I feed you. Are you okay? Because if a kid comes up to me and says, "Oh my God, this giant clown was doing a freaking jig in front of a carnival thing in the sewers," I'm gonna put them in a hospital. Not an
What is
actual
wrong with you? Where are your
not like a
parents?
hospital, like a like an insane asylum hospital. So don't think I'm
Yeah.
gonna say like I'm trying to say I'm gonna beat my kid or anything. I'm not. I'm saying like I would check them into a mental hospital because
You need to be evaluated immediately.
100%. But also thinking about it, the it kids kind of have it easy. As they grew up, they forgot what happened. So
Oh,
and
yeah.
also as they like left dairy, they forgot what happened. The kids from Stranger Things got to like really live with that shit forever.
Yeah.
Unless unless eventually they get like their minds erased or whatever, but who knows? But honestly, I kind of want somebody to die in season 5.
No. No.
I want somebody to die. I don't know who
I feel
yet,
like
but I
it's
want
going to be
somebody to
11.
die. I feel like either she's gonna die or she's gonna lose her powers, and she'll actually be
She's
quote
going to
unquote normal.
sacrifice herself.
Or wait, what was his name? The one who's dating her. It's not Will.
Um, I can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna probably sacrifice herself for him. Be like, oh my god, I love you so much. I'm so sorry I put you
Yeah.
through this.
Mike. His name was Mike.
Yeah, she's gonna sacrifice herself and be like, oh my god, I love you, Mike. Even though he literally did not fuck with her like that. And it was so
Oh, what if
obvious.
Hopper dies?
Shut up. We're not going to talk about that one. He's not dying. He's never his life never ends. He's invincible. We don't talk about Hopper dying, okay? That will make me cry. Oh my god! And what was it? Season 3, when we all thought he died, and then like
Yes.
11 reading his letter. Oh my! I feel like that was a giant kick in the fucking face for us, though. She sat here and read that sad ass letter, like, "Oh, I love you." And I'm not like, basically saying like his goodbyes to her, like saying, "Oh my god, I'm dead," for him not to be dead.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. That's when my trust issue started.
No, for real, because bitch, you had me sitting here crying for this man who was alive in a freaking Russian camp. Come on, bro. It was never that deep.
And
It
then,
just really like basically said, oh.
I can't remember what I was gonna say. My memory is so bad. Ugh.
I hope they bring Eddie back though. He didn't deserve to die. The writers are assholes and they hate us.
Yeah.
Like, bring Eddie back. He was just trying to do right, okay? He just wanted to save the people. Even though they hated him and they thought he was a murderer and shit, he just wanted to save people. Save everybody. To prove that he's not a fuck up.
He was just misunderstood.
Don't even get me started on Eddie. He deserved so much better than to die like that. And then for him to sit there and die in Justin's arms. Or not Justin, Dustin's arms.
Ugh.
That made it
Oh my
worse.
gosh.
And then Dustin having to go talk to his dad. Be like, oh, he was a good person. I know him personally, It was just so sad. They really just did not like us last season.
Right. They're like, let's make them all cry. That's our goal for this season.
Let's make them cry and then give them a shitty last season.
Right.
Because if Hopper dies, they are getting a strong worded DM.
From everybody.
Oh, 100%. There's no reason why that man has to die. If you try to kill him off once, you're not doing this.
I remember what I was going to say.
Cute. You do remember or you don't?
I remember.
Oh, what is it?
I was going to say, what if they make it so, you know how Max is kind of like dying right now?
Yes.
What if she like gets possessed or something, like some way or somehow, like she just like turns into, she's the villain for the next season, and like it's kind of just like we either gotta try to save her and get whatever's in her out of her, or just kill her, and they're juggling between those. Imagine if they do that.
But knowing them, they're gonna be like, oh, well, no, you gotta kill her.
Right. Bye, Max.
Bye, Max. Sorry, you gotta go. And obviously, they're not gonna want to. Nobody's gonna want her to die. But like, obviously, I kind of did. I'm not a big fan of her character, though.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was just.
She grew on me more a little bit this newest season.
Honestly, all the characters are kind of just getting boring to me.
That's why they had to bring in Erica to spice it up.
The fucking icon. We love it. I feel like they should have made her like an actual character in the first season. Because the amount of shit that they would have had done. And Dustin singing never ending story through the walkie-talkies, and she's just like, what the fuck is he doing? That shit was so funny. Because why the fuck are you really breaking out in song right now, and we're trying to save the fucking world?
Right? This is not a musical.
All right, Troy and Gabriella, let's wrap this shit the fuck up and go about our shit. Like, what was the reasoning?
What was the reason?
What was the reason, bitch? That whole thing was so fucking stupid.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, bye.
Getting skin, I'm getting chunky, getting money. Want some food? Boy, you hungry? You got them honey.